Hi, my name is Dr. Pecoraro. I'm a chiropractor in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. And in this video, I wanted to speak about what's called the Apostles' Creed. Now, this is something that was a saying that teaches all the teachings of the Christians that they had to know in order to be a Christian in the early days of the Apostles. And in the Apostles' Creed, it starts out with I believe, and then there's a part in there where it says, believe in Jesus Christ, who suffered, was crucified, died, and was buried, and on the third day he rose again from the dead. Now, in order to be a Christian in the early days, you had to actually profess this creed, or profess that you believe these things. And it comes to mind to me that you're professing this creed knowing that it might bring you death. I mean, the first martyrs, people who died for Christianity, were actually in the Bible, in the Acts of the Apostles, right after Jesus died. And St. Paul himself used to persecute the Christians, and he wrote part of the Bible. So it started very early on. The first large persecution started in 67 AD under Nero, which is about 35 years after the death of Christ. So you're wondering to yourself, these people are professing about a guy who died, was buried, came back to life 3 days later, and they're doing this knowing that by saying it, they may be killed themselves. So why would they do that? Well, only a couple of things can make sense. Number one is that the people who taught them this must have been so convincing that they just took it up. I mean, think how convincing somebody might have to be to you to get you to say you believe in something that you know might cause you to be killed because you said you believed in it. The other thing is, let's say you did believe in this, and let's say Jesus did die and rise from the dead 3 days later, and you're one of his followers, and you know, or you believe, that this can happen with you. So here you are, alive, and you know that if you're killed, you'll be rising from the dead too. At the end of the Apostles' Creed, it says you believe in the resurrection of the body. In other words, your body will rise at some time in the future at the end of the world. So if you're really not concerned about this like other people are, or you're almost embracing it, obviously you wouldn't be so afraid of the persecution. And it just boggles my mind that you would take this up knowing this. But this is basically what, as a Christian, you're expected to do even today. And although there is not persecution yet in the United States, there is in many other parts of the world. And people do have to give their lives in order for this, in order to be able to say that they believe in this. And just think, all you have to do is say that you don't believe in it. You can even still believe in it, and these people won't do it. They won't do it because they are so sure that this is true. So I want you to ponder on this and think about it and see what it does for you. Thank you.